If you did not watch the previous video, the link is in the description. Please click and watch it. In the previous all the questions, we solved problems where the numbers are perfect squares. Now let us check how to solve if the number is not a perfect square. So taking one right angle triangle, this is the angle, and where two sides are given as 4 and 5. Hypotenuse is not given. So the question is to find the values of sine theta plus tan theta. Here sine theta formula is opposite to the theta divided by hypotenuse, plus tan theta formula is opposite to the theta divided by adjacent to the theta. Now here if you observe the diagram, for this theta, this is the opposite, that is 4 divided by hypotenuse is not given, right? So first let us find out the hypotenuse. What exactly Pythagoras theorem is saying? Hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. Here hypotenuse is not given anyway. Base is given as 5, so 5 square, plus height is 4, so 4 square. 5 square is 25 plus 4 square is 16. 25 plus 16 is 41. Hypotenuse square is 41. It means which number square is 41? Actually, there is no number exists whose square is 41. So that's why what we will write is hypotenuse equals to under root 41. So here in the place of hypotenuse substituting under root 41 plus opposite divided by adjacent, right? For this theta opposite is 4 anyway, divided by adjacent. For this theta adjacent is 5 units, so 5. Here both the denominators are different. We will go with the cross multiplication. 4 times 5 it is 20 plus 4 times root 41, 4 root 41 divided by root 41 into 5, 5 times root 41. This is the value. Okay, now let us take one problem which is more difficult than the previous one. If cos theta equals 4 by 5, then find the value of sin theta plus cos theta whole divided by tan theta minus cosec theta. Here cos theta value is given as 4 by 5. So there is no diagram, right? First draw one right angle triangle. This I am taking as theta. As I said in the previous videos already, you can take this also as theta. No worries, same answer you will get anyway. Now here cos theta is given, right? So cos formula is adjacent to the theta divided by hypotenuse, right? So here adjacent to the theta is 4 units and hypotenuse is 5 units. So for this theta, this will be the adjacent side. So this is 4 units and hypotenuse is always the longest side. So this is 5 units. Now only two sides are there. Let us find out the third side first. Hypotenuse square equals base square plus height square. Hypotenuse is 5, right? So 5 square equals to base is 4, 4 square plus height we don't know, we need to find out. 5 square is 25 equals 4 square 16 plus height square. 25 plus 16, if we take left side it will become minus 16 equals to height square. 25 minus 16 is 9. So height square is 9. It means which number square is 9? That is 3. So height is 3 units. So this side is 3 units. Now is asking us to find out the values of sin theta plus cos theta by tan theta minus cosec theta, right? So first let us write the formulas. What is the formula for sin theta? Opposite to the theta divided by hypotenuse plus cos theta adjacent to the theta divided by hypotenuse whole divided by tan theta opposite to the theta divided by adjacent to the theta minus cosec theta. Actually this cosec theta is the reciprocal of sin theta, right? Sin and cosec both are reciprocals to each other. So sin theta reciprocal cosec. So sin theta formula is opposite by hypotenuse. Then cosec theta will be reciprocal of it, that is hypotenuse divided by opposite. Now let us substitute here. First opposite for this theta, this is the opposite. For theta, this 4 is the adjacent and this 5, which is the longest side, is always hypotenuse. Now substituting opposite 3 divided by hypotenuse 5 plus adjacent 4 divided by hypotenuse 5 whole divided by opposite 3 divided by adjacent 4 minus hypotenuse 5 divided by opposite 3, which is equals to. Now if we observe this entire numerical part clearly, both the denominators are same, right? So simply add the numerators. 3 plus 4, 7 divided by 5 whole divided by, here both the denominators are different, so I am going with the cross multiplication. 3 times 3, 9, minus 4 times 5, 20 whole divided by 4 times 3, 12. Writing this numerical part as it is, that is 7 by 5 whole divided by 9 minus 20 minus 11 divided by 12, which is equals to 7 by 5 as it is into, write this denominator part reciprocal, so 12 by minus 11, which is equals to, multiply both the numerators and multiply both the denominators. Here 7 into 12 or 12 into 7, 84 divided by 5 into minus 11 minus 55. 84 by minus 55 is the same as minus 84 by 55. Okay, let us take one more number. If 3 cot theta equals to 4, then find the value of 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Here 3 cot theta equals to 4, right? First take this 3 to the right side. Here it is multiplication. If we take another side, it will become division. So we will get cot theta equals 4 by 3. Draw right angle triangle. I am taking this as theta. So first of all, what is the formula for cot theta? Cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. Tan theta formula is opposite divided by adjacent. So cot theta is reciprocal. So this is adjacent to the theta divided by opposite to the theta. So here adjacent is 4 units, right? For theta, this is adjacent. So this is 4 units and this is opposite. So that is 3 units. As we are solving so many problems, so here I am writing directly the Pythagorean triplet. 3, 4, the hypotenuse will be 5. Now, substituting in the formula. Is asking to find the values of 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta, right? So 1 as it is minus as it is. Tan square theta can also be written as tan theta whole square as we discussed in the previous. So tan theta, first let us write tan theta. What is the formula for tan theta? Opposite to the theta divided by adjacent to the theta. Square is there, so for this entirely square whole divided by 1 plus, again tan square theta is there, so tan theta formula is opposite to the theta divided by adjacent to the theta for whole square, which is equals to 1 minus, what is the opposite? That is 3 divided by adjacent 4, 3 by 4 whole square divided by 1 plus, here denominator also we have same opposite by adjacent only, so same I am writing 3 by 4 whole square. Now here this 1 I am writing it as 1 by 1 minus, here the square is applicable for both numerator as well as to the denominator. So 3 square is 9 divided by 4 square is 16 whole divided by, in the denominator also 1 I am writing as 1 by 1 plus, here also this power is applicable to both numerator as well as to the denominator. So 3 square is 9 divided by 4 square is 16, which is equals to, here both the denominators are different, right? So I am going with the cross multiplication. 1 times 16 is 16 minus 9 times 1 is 9 whole divided by 1 times 16, 16 whole divided by 1 times 16, 16. The only difference in between numerator and denominator is just symbol. So here plus 9 divided by 16 as it is. Now if we observe both the numerical part and denominator part, here 16, 16 both will get cancelled. So remains with 16 minus 9 is 7 whole divided by 16 plus 9 is 25. So the value is 7 divided by 25. Okay, now let us discuss some problems based on the values of trigonometric ratios like 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. So before going into this one, you need to know all the values for all the 6 trigonometric ratios of 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. Let us check how to solve this then. What is the value of sine 30 degrees plus cos 60 degrees? So here, what is the value of sine 30? It is 1 by 2 plus, what is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 is also same as sine 30 only, that is also 1 by 2. Both the denominators are same, so write the denominator one time and add the numerators. 1 plus 1, 2. It is 2 by 2 is 1. Let us take one more question. what is the value of cos 45 degrees plus sin 30 degrees? Here, first cos 45 is 1 by root 2 plus sin 30 1 by 2. Here both the denominators are different, so I am going with the cross multiplication. 1 times 2 is 2 plus root 2 into 1 root 2 or 1 root 2, both are same, divided by 2 into root 2 2 root 2. In the previous question also I stopped till here only. Actually in the exams we need to do one more step, that is whenever in the denominator if we have an irrational number we should not stop it there. Compulsory we need to do the rationalizing denominator. So in the denominator I have 2 root 2. Anyway 2 is rational number only, there is no problem with that one. But here root 2 is extra which is irrational, right? So that's why I am going to multiply and divide with root 2 which is equals to, now here 2 into root 2 is 2 root 2 plus root 2 into root 2 is 2 divided by, down in the denominator 2 as it is, again root 2 into root 2 is 2 which is equals to 2 root 2 plus 2 whole divided by 2 2s are 4. This is the final answer. Okay, let us take one more question. The value of secant 45 plus cos 0. Here first, what is the value of sec 45 which is root 2 plus what is the value of cos 0? It is 1. Here root 2 is an irrational number whereas 1 is a rational number. We cannot add irrational and rational, so root 2 plus 1 is itself the final answer. Next, let us take squares now. What is the value of sin square 30 degrees plus cos square 45 degrees? Here sin square 30 is the same as sin 30 whole square plus cos square 45 is the same as cos 45 whole square. Sin 30 value 1 by 2 square as it is plus cos 45 1 by root 2 square as it is. Now here we have square means the square is applicable to the numerator as well as to the denominator. In the second term also square is applicable to the numerator and denominator. So let us separate it first. 1 square divided by 2 square plus 1 square divided by root 2 square equals 1 square 1 by 2 square 4 plus 1 square 1 divided by, here square root square cancel, so we remains with 2. Here whether you can solve with LCM or just butterfly method, it's up to you, no problem. 1 2s are 2 plus 4 1s are 4 divided by 4 2s are 8. 2 plus 4 6 divided by 8 as it is. Now here 6 and 8 both comes in 2 table, right? So let us do simplification. 2 times 3 is 6 divided by 2 times 4 is 8. So the answer is 3 by 4. Is the value of sin 30 plus cos square 30 whole divided by tan 60 plus cot 30 which is equals to. Now first let us try to substitute one by one number. Sin 30 value is 1 by 2 plus cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So here we have cos square 30, right? So write the value first, root 3 by 2. For this value keep the square whole divided by tan 60. Tan 60 value is root 3 plus cot 30. Cot 30 value is again the same as tan 60, that is root 3, which is equals to 1 by 2 as it is plus, now here the square is applicable to the numerator as well as denominator, right? So let us separate it as root 3 square by 2 square whole divided by, in the denominator we have root 3 plus root 3, right? Root 3 plus root 3 is 2 times root 3. Now writing the numerator 1 by 2 plus square root square cancel, so we remains with 3 divided by 2 square is 4 whole divided by 2 root 3 which is equals to, I am doing cross multiplication of the numerator, so 1 times 4 is 4 plus 2 times 3 is 6 divided by 2 times 4 is 8 whole divided by 2 root 3 which is equals to 4 plus 6 10 divided by 8 divided by 2 root 3. Here we have two denominators, right? So multiply both the denominators which is equals to 10 divided by 8 2s are 16 root 3 as it is. Now here simplification is possible, so let us do that one. 2 times 5 is 10 and 2 times 8 is 16. So the answer is 5 divided by 8 root 3. Let us move to another kind of concept. The question looks like this. Express sin theta in terms of cos theta. I repeat, express sin theta in terms of cos theta. We need to write sin theta in such a way that in the answer everything should be cos theta only. Except cos theta, no other trigonometric ratio should be there in that. And number 1 will be there definitely. Don't worry about that number 1. So now here, first thing what we need to do is, after the word in terms, which trigonometric ratio will be there, take that ratio as x. So here cos theta is there right after in terms. So take cos theta as x. This x can also be written as x by 1. So directly you can write whatever is there after in terms as x by 1. Now draw one right angle triangle. Taking this as theta. So what is the formula for cos? First of all, cos is adjacent to the theta divided by hypotenuse. Here for this theta, this is adjacent, so that is x, and this longest side is the hypotenuse, so that is 1. Here two sides are there and third side is not there, right? So first, by using the Pythagoras theorem, let us find out the third side. That is hypotenuse square equals to base square plus height. Height is missing, right? So that I am writing it as h square. So 1 square is 1 equals to x square plus h square. 1 x square I am taking to the left side, so it will be minus x square, which is equals to h square. So h square is 1 minus x square. Then what is the h then? Under root 1 minus x square. So here height of this right angle triangle is under root 1 minus x square. Now we need to write the sin theta, right? So from the figure, first let us try to write what is sin theta. From the figure, sin theta equals to opposite by hypotenuse, right? For this theta, opposite is under root 1 minus x square. So it is under root 1 minus x square whole divided by hypotenuse is 1. So sin theta equals to under root 1 minus x square by 1 can also be written as under root 1 minus x square. So sin theta equals to under root 1 minus. In the beginning, we took x means cos theta, right? So this replacing x with cos theta. So cos theta. But here we have x square, right? So write it as cos square theta. So sin theta value is under root 1 minus cos square theta. We have total 6 trigonometric ratios, right? So for example, if I need to find out sin theta I can able to find it in terms of cos theta. Sin theta I can find it in terms of tan theta. Sin theta I can find it in terms of cosec theta. Sin theta I can find out in terms of sec theta. Sin theta I can find out in terms of cot theta. It means for one trigonometric ratio, total 5 questions are possible. Like that, total 6 trigonometric ratios, right? Total 30 questions are possible based on this concept. Let us discuss one more question based on the same concept. Question is, express cosec theta in terms of tan theta. In terms of tan theta. Now the first thing is, after the word in terms, which trigonometric ratio will be there, take that as x by 1. So tan theta equals to x by 1. Immediately draw one right angled triangle. Take the upper angle or lower angle as theta. So I am taking this as theta. Now what is the formula for tan theta? It is opposite to the theta divided by adjacent to the theta. So here opposite we have x, right? For this theta, this side is opposite, so that is x, and adjacent is 1, so this is adjacent 1. Now here hypotenuse is not there, right? So first let us find out the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square equals to base square plus height square. So base is 1, so 1 square plus height is x, so x square. 1 square is 1 plus x square. Hypotenuse square is 1 plus x square. Then what about hypotenuse? That is under root 1 plus x square. So here the third side, nothing but the hypotenuse, is under root 1 plus x square. Now he is asking us to find out the value of cosec theta, right? So first let us write the cosec theta formula. cosec theta equals to, this cosec theta is sin theta reciprocal. So sin theta formula is opposite by hypotenuse. So this cosec theta will be hypotenuse by opposite. Now if you observe the figure, hypotenuse is its longest side, that is under root 1 plus x square. So which is equals to under root 1 plus x square divided by, and for the theta opposite is x. So x as it is here. Now which is equals to under root 1 plus x square. Here tan theta means x, right? So replace that x with tan theta. But here square is there, so write it as tan square theta whole divided by, in the denominator we have x. X is nothing but we took it as tan theta, right? So write it as tan theta here. So cosec theta equals to under root 1 plus tan square theta whole divided by tan theta.
Let us solve some problems based on this trigonometry. Prove that sec A into 1 minus sin A into sec A plus tan A equals 1. Here, outside the bracket secant A is there, right? I am multiplying that with each and every term which is inside the bracket. So sec A into 1, sec A minus sec A into sin A, sec A sin A into this total term as it is I am writing sec A plus tan A. Next, here sec A as it is minus this sec A, I am converting it as 1 by cos A. Secant and cos both are reciprocals to each other. So that's why I am writing sec A as 1 by cos A into sin A as it is times sec A plus tan A as it is. Here sec A minus 1 into sin A is sin A divided by cos A into sec A plus tan A. Next, sec A minus sin A by cos A is tan A into sec A plus tan A. Now if you observe this last line clearly, sec A minus tan A into sec A plus tan A, it is in the form of A minus B into A plus B, right? So A minus B into A plus B is A square minus B square. So sec A minus tan A into sec A plus tan A can be written as sec square A minus tan square A, which is equals to 1. Actually this is one of the identities. So completely we have three identities. One is sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. And the second identity is sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. And another identity is cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. So here we got finally sec square A minus tan square A. So it is in the form of secant square theta minus tan square theta, which value is 1. Let us check the next question. Prove that cot A minus cos A whole divided by cot A plus cos A equals cosec A minus 1 divided by cosec A plus 1. So here left side part we have cot A minus cos A divided by cot A plus cos A. Here if you observe the first term, cot A is there, right? Cot is reciprocal of the tan. So tan formula is sin divided by cos. Then cot will be reciprocal, so cos by sin. That is cos A divided by sin A minus cos A as it is whole divided by same cot A, I am writing it as cos A by sin A plus cos A as it is, which is equals to, now from the first term and the second term we can take out cos A common. So if we take out cos A common, observe this clearly. Here we have cos A divided by sin A. From the numerator I took cos A common, so we remains with 1 by sin A minus, here we have only one term cos A, that cos A I already took common, so we remains with 1 whole divided by, in the denominator also I am doing the same, cos A if we are taking common, then we remains with 1 by sin A plus 1. Now in the numerator and denominator this cos A will get cancelled. Then we remained with 1 by sine A minus 1 by 1 by sine A plus 1, right? So what is the formula for 1 by sine A actually? 1 by sine is nothing but reciprocal of sine. So reciprocal of sine is cosec. So cosec A minus 1 divided by cosec A plus 1. This is what exactly we need to prove. So hence proved. Prove that under root 1 plus sine A whole divided by 1 minus sine A equals to sec A plus tan A. Here, whenever if you have a question related to this under root and in the numerator denominator two terms are there, means what we need to do is rationalizing the denominator. So take the left side part, that is under root 1 plus sine A divided by 1 minus sine A. We need to multiply and divide with. Here in the denominator we have 1 minus sine A is there, right? So multiply and divide with by changing the symbol. 1 minus sine A, if you change the symbol, it will be 1 plus sine A. So multiplying and divide with 1 plus sine A divided by 1 plus sine A. Extend the under root for completely. Now, if you observe the numerator, 1 plus sine A into 1 plus sine A, that is 1 plus sine A whole square. 1 plus sine A whole square. Whole divided by, in the denominator we have 1 minus sine A into 1 plus sine A, that is nothing but it is in the form of A minus B into A plus B, so which is A square minus B square. So 1 minus sine A into 1 plus sine A can be written as 1 square minus sine square A. Anyway, 1 square is just 1 only, so I am removing the square. Now, under root 1 plus sine A whole square divided by 1 minus sine square, formula is cos square. Now, in the numerator and denominator we have square, so take out square common now. So that can be written as 1 plus sine A divided by cos A whole square. Now we can cancel this square root and square, so we remains with 1 plus sine A whole divided by cos A. Now separating it as 1 by cos A plus sine A by cos A. Okay, what is 1 by sine A? Sorry, cos A, it is sec A plus sine A by cos A is tan A. Hence proved. If you feel that you learned something from this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please share with your friends. Thank you.